Hello, my friends. How are we doing tonight? That's weird. My bot gave a message about there being ads. I hope there wasn't any ads for anyone. Those pre-roll ads should be killed. And Floyd, I think you miscounted. It looks like you're third. We got Butter Pecan and Retro beating you to the punch, bud. Good evening, one and all. Butter Pecan, Retro, Floyd. How's everyone doing tonight? Wow, it has been a crazy busy day for me again, but my Wednesdays are always busy. I think I got home from work, maybe 30 minutes or so, 40, 45. Not long enough for me to really do much before stream. So we'll probably hang out and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hanging in there. Well, that beats alternative, Retro. That beats alternative. Butter Pecan was hidden. Oh, you did have an ad. I don't know how to get rid of those. I was literally just before I started stream, I was looking at those and I thought it was supposed to not have ads at the beginning of stream. Oh, is that right, Floyd? Is there some inside joke I should know about there, Retro? Or are we just having fun with that? That's what I'm thinking. Tell me the tale. Tell me the story. Oh, Claude liked the intro. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I better make sure to take that transition off. I've had it happen before where we've played that multiple times in the night, and that's not what we want here. It's not what we want. Oh, good to see you, Claude. Hopefully you are doing well. I bet my counter on screen here is not working because it says we've got one viewer from Twitch and there's multiple of you from Twitch talking, so that can't be right. Dang it! Why is it broken? I'll have to figure that out. Things break on stream all the time, apparently. Well, I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're all hanging out. It's a sock cop thing.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
Yes, Dagger.
Yup.
And my custom, whatever you want to call it, worked this time. A custom alert. Thanks for the follow, Dagger. I appreciate that. This pressure was on the broil from Wrath of Khan, then Flashpoint, Massive Grinds, Y, lower key in between arc might have helped. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this 2-week period that we have off and away. Not much to make for content. I'll try and come up with some videos to put out, but gosh, whoo, doggy. 2 weeks, it'll be good to catch up. It'll be good to catch up. You saw something where you can buy commercial free or just rent it each month. Pecan, are you talking about Twitch? I'll have to look at it again because I thought that it said you all get participation. Who said that? Oh, this is being recorded. Participation trophies. There we go. I got it. I'll get there eventually. And yes, I do eventually get there. I do eventually get there. Yeah, I'll have to look at that ad thing. I thought there was a way to disable it for when you first started your stream. Maybe it's just when you come in. I'm so low. I'm so low. So the Captain Kirk, so tricking across the universe. Where you're not invisible to me. I can see, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something's up with the counter. I can see 6 users when I go to Twitch. So that counter isn't 100% accurate, I think. Something's up. All right, who broke my stream tonight? Not me. I'm not taking any credit whatsoever for any of that. But you're not invisible. Oh, funny, funny. Hey, Les, how's it going? Good to see ya. How hard is G6? It's just different, Les. Like, you have Sigma speed ups, and some of the research doesn't really apply, stuff like that. Oh, now it's jumped up to 9. We've got 9 viewers from Twitch. Love it. Okay, well, we'll just let that run, and it's close. I think it's close. Maybe there's some timing of what the timer shows and what I just saw on the thing I was looking at in Twitch. So, anyways. Left us with nothing to do. Yeah, hopefully they'll have some stuff in the next 2 weeks, but that's probably Scopely's big concern is if they stop doing events, what will happen? Will people get bored and leave? I don't know. Oh, we're saying love letters to Floyd now? Come on, Cran. What's going on there? Yeah, I did, Cran. I messaged Molly right away, and Molly was super thrilled to get that. For sure. He had 95% of the server muted. I love it. At one point, I had some DGAP muted, Floyd, but I just figured whatever. I'll let them say something to me if they want. I don't think I have anyone... Very few people muted. Maybe 1 or 2. It's like starting all over again in some aspects. Oh, you're talking about G6, huh? Butter Pecan is talking about G6. Yes, it does feel like starting over in certain aspects, or a number of aspects for sure. So, but I would say don't go G6 unless you're ready. Have an appropriate level ship, at least a tier. I think I got away with a tier 8, and I've talked with others who've gotten away with a tier 8 G5 Epic. Make sure you have enough faction credits for at least 1 Selkie, probably 2 in my opinion. Make sure your cube is maxed for your ops level, stuff like that. Those are all helpful things for me. And Boom Wally saying to hold off on 61, see some improvement by Scopely. Part of me wants to call for a ban on Scopely, but I don't want to do that and have it shut down the game either, you know? So, oh, Sancho, how's it going? Morning. It's not morning. It's 5:36. My computer says so. 5:36 p.m. Welcome on in. Crown is the nice one. Absolutely true. Archer, how's it going? Archer? Good to see you. Yeah, I haven't been in game like at all today. I think I sent some ships to territory. Do you remember? I think I did some away teams, but that was it. Yeah, it's been a busy day. Trillions of OG resources, like millions of Sigma. Want to go way back to the night when we swap mining nodes and Frantic get done, PM and hold for the other. Oh, that's cool. Need to be hard on Scopely. Tire 6 rib suggested by Tibbs. Tier maybe. I'm not sure, Les. You have to let me know. But yeah, I think we've got to start holding Scopely more accountable. Yeah, I saw Rev's last video about the VIP, and that kind of shocked me, but not shocked me, if you know what I mean. Is someone Archer in? Yeah, let's get all of our alliance in here, Dagger. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's go. Watched Angry Rhino. He's 67. He was still hazard problems. Those hazards suck. I'll tell you what. Sometimes I don't even want to deal with those myself. Yeah, Sancho, I know you guys got a big difference between where I'm at and where you're at. I think it's like 7 hours. Does that match up? Let's see, 5, 6, 7, maybe. Oh no. Oh, I was 12:26. So that matches up with what I was thinking. It could be retro. I think there's some drama to it for sure. Sometimes though, I wonder if a slight bit of over drama is what we need to shake things up a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe. Haven't been in since TC. Oh, good. Yeah. That's about all I did today. Yikes. At this point in time, nothing that Scopely does is not surprising. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. 100%. 100%. And there's a lot of things we expect. Like, especially ship every 2 months. We expect them to screw with their players. And that's part of the problem of they've done so much of that. And they've apologized so much that it just doesn't have any meaning anymore, right? At least someone tell me I'm wrong. Seriously, tell me I'm wrong about that. But that's how I feel. I think that's how the players feel. That's how I feel. Like, I don't trust it. That's why when people say I'm being cautiously optimistic, I kind of put a negative spin on that, I guess, because we've been screwed over so many times. I call it cautiously pessimistic, just because I'm not super optimistic about positive results from Scopely. But that's me. That's me. About how they Scopely Nigel and the players. Yeah, Scopely's always changing the rules or pulling the rug out from underneath us. Any Sigma systems before? I found that the best source of Sigma, or the kind of the easiest ones I got less, was in the Mirror Universe. If you're looking for Sigma speed ups, that's where I would start. Only half in dagger, I mean the smoked buffalo chicken wings I just made. Oh, Archer, I hate you. That sounds good, though. That sounds good. Either up pulling him up would make Twitch awkward. Nothing is awkward for DGAF. Nothing is awkward for DGAF. Like giving communication before you change something. Yeah, no kidding. Don't just like change the rules or change the game. Communication is severely lacking in the game. If they're going to go out making changes, I think I 100% Boomball. I think that they need to send out something and say, here's the reason why we're making this change, blah, blah, blah. Even if we didn't all agree with it, it would be better than like them just changing it and not saying anything. I think in certain aspects, some communication has improved, but it's still nowhere near where I think it needs to be. Account the event ships, 25 ships or so for 3.5 GG. Holy crap, Sancho. That's a lot of event ships. I don't... Yeah. People trying to get all those and get caught up. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of ships to acquire and manage over time, I suppose. This new management, so it's a new promise. Well, yeah, but I don't know, Retro. I just feel like they have a history, and that's tough to kind of overcome history for some people. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, like, as a general comment, I think people are going to view Scopely as Scopely, and they don't care if management changes. They just want the game to work, and they want the game to be fun and all that kind of stuff, and fair. So all those things. Check all the boxes. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Hopefully, with changes like that, hopefully you see a positive direction. It doesn't always happen, but all I can say is we'll see. We'll see. Less par. Oh, you're talking about steel. I don't mind that if that's what you're saying. I just get it like through events and just stock up and save. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't mine it. I think it's a waste of time to mine it. Maybe someone here has an idea about that, but I don't like to mine it. I don't want to mine it. I think moving the goalposts is better when talking about Scopely. Like, Centro, that they're always moving the goalposts? I'd agree with that. The Eddie girl of games, lie, cheat, and steal to get your money. It seems like they have manipulation tactics to me. How can we get the most out of the players at the lowest cost to us? Yeah. A cabinet full of sorry and apologies. Well, I've referred to the inventory as our junk drawer in game. Bad management. Bad management. Mm-hmm. Bait and switch is one of their favorite things. Yes. You got 134 million. Oh, that's right. But you're up 70 now, right, bud? Or you have been. I don't know for how long. So what do you spend your steel on? Oh, man. Alliance. Wait, what? Archer, you want me to do tournament tasks? Okay, in all honesty, I popped in. I saw an easy one that I really wanted to do. I did that one. I haven't done the other two. So don't worry. I'll get the other two in. Maybe we should do that now. I'm just hanging out and chatting. And I got to be honest with you all, everyone. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough couple of weeks trying to finalize year end. And I've mentioned that before, but I think I'm just at the point where I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I need like a 2-week vacation. Oh. Delhi in the house. Yes, Archer is a slave driver. Can we get this guy off my back, Deli? He keeps bugging me in a total of like 1 or 2 posts about doing my tournament tasks. Yeah, Deli, I was just telling everyone here a little bit ago, I haven't had time to jump in and do like anything in game today, so this should be interesting. Work was crazy. Were you here before Armadas? Yes, I was. Coming soon. Coming soon. I remember that very well. Very well. No, the advertising go ad free. So what's that? You get a blank screen and no audio while the others watch the ads. So yeah, when there's an ad, if you are a Twitch subscriber, you don't get the you don't see the ads. For everyone else, it just kind of keeps going. So that is how Twitch works, unfortunately. So, but we just keep going. We'll just keep going. Well, I don't remember the time in tournaments that I haven't maxed my points for a long time. So, yeah, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We'll get it done. I could use a 2-week break from Server 21 trauma. Hallelujah. Amen, Dagger. Amen. Amen. I messaged, by the way, I messaged Lucas, and he's going to look into it, but I'm going to try to get access so I can try and make our bot, design our bot to put weekly announcements out for like for TC. So unless you like sending those announcements out, that's fine. That's fine, Dagger. Then I can just tell Lucas I don't need to do that, but let's see if I can maybe help out the Alliance a little bit there. Your day's been hard too, Les? I hear you. The player on our server open his base. Oh no, that sucks. There's no return address. Coming soon for 2 years. Yeah, it would seem like it was a couple of years. I was here before that, but man, we were just kind of like, okay, is Scopely ever going to do anything here? A bad day with everyone. My wife works with mom, a kid at school. Shoot. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, bud. That. Sorry to hear that, bud. Man. Well, thoughts, prayers, all that with just the stress you're going with, if nothing else. Yeah, Boom Wally. Incursions is not for everyone. If you're not into PvP and raiding, not really your thing. It's not high on my priority list. Oftentimes I'll just do the minimum or I'll try and help my allowance out, but this time it was a no-go for me. Yeah, you bet, Deli. I was able to figure out how to have it post stuff for my stream on my Discord, so I figure it can't be that much different. So we'll figure it out. A couple of 70s handing out quadrillions of resources. That sucks. Yeah, totally, Dagger. I will totally. I'll get working on it. I think I just need some kind of moderation access or something. So I told Lucas, I'm like, no rush, because I know Lucas is crazy busy with just managing the everything. But I told him, when you get around to it and work isn't so crazy, let me know and I'll look at it. There's always a mupp or two who donates your resource or forget to move. Yeah, and no matter how much you tell people, right? No matter how much you tell people. Opponent were being tools, so I did nothing. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry you're in pain, Les. I hope you get to feeling better. You had 370s that pushed you to 14th. Nice! Did you send them a thank you, like a thank you basket, like a gift basket? Thank you for your support. Yes, Boomball. I think base rating. I think they need to do something about that. It is boring. It is boring. Dav, how's it going tonight? Good to see ya. Even if it's, you know, that's one of your favorites. Got a bad feeling about this. Grind on the Hunter streaming again. I got a bad feeling about this. Well, we really already been streaming for almost 30 minutes. That's crazy. Time flies, guys. Time flies, everyone. I shouldn't say guys because I know not everyone here is a guy. Time flies, everyone. Let's try that again. Time flies. I run a not-for-profit resource reallocation service as well as the shielding lessons I teach on a sliding scale based on the amount of OPL and our attention level. I like that. We have got a lot of good people in our alliance, Deli. I like, yeah, Archer is the man. Yeah, can we all PvP like Deli? Let's have daily lessons. Just send out little snippets to everyone, Deli. Send out little snippets. Today's lesson is how not to be stupid with shielding. How to get out of TC before incursions. Yeah, I bet, Dav. That sucks. I hate hearing about stuff like that, and it seems like it happens more often nowadays than it did when I was a kid. Oh, so sad. They gonna release the next Amalgam? Is that just a rumor, Sancho? You're probably right. Yeah, I think Dav and Akran, you guys are in the same state, right? I think you're in the same state, both of you. How to beat a vengeance. Oh, I sometimes I have the game playing in the background, and I think was it Archer or someone else was saying how Deli had obliterated or taken out a vengeance, and that just made me smile. So that's good to hear. Lesson 1: get yourself a Max Crenshaw. I don't have the ops. I don't have an ops for that. My alliance was better. They were both good, boy. They were bud. They were both good. They were both good. Probably rumor. Well, we'll see. I wonder when G7's coming out. It's getting close to the end of the year. Has anyone heard any updates about when G7 is supposed to come out? You sent me a pic in Discord. Let's see. Was it about the vengeance? That would be cool to see. Oh, you barely beat it. But a little bit under twice your power. But you still beat it. Woo woo! Way to go, Deli! Way to take out that POW. Wait, isn't POW? That's the same alliance that Dr. Iron Chef is in, isn't he? I think it is. It's a gut feeling, and they never let me down. They can't milk that ship anymore. With FT's cast stuck and skin, it's still... Yeah, it doesn't do much, huh? Doesn't do much. Yeah, butter pecan. You told me about that before. How does that work again? How does it work with the 68 rare miners getting the amalgam loot ability? Is that with the I think it's a forbidden tech, isn't it? I want to say that's what it is. Push back till next year. Really? Well, that gives me time. Then I should be able to be 70 before G7 comes out for sure. Yeah, that's true, Boom Wally. Maybe, I don't know. On the one hand, you don't want to tell people like and have them expect it and not happen, but you could at least say here's a general guideline of when we're thinking, and then update people when new information becomes available. Not just hold everyone. And I think Scopely likes to keep people in the dark because they think it creates some type of like mystery, suspense, and it makes you more excited when it comes out. If you remember, they didn't used to like give all this information out about arcs before the arc actually dropped. There was like these secret discords, or certain people would maybe leak once in a while information. So they didn't always have the information drop before the arc even dropped, and they slowly, very slowly, I might add, added over time, you know, where they're releasing it sooner. But once again, communication, not their strong suit. $15,000 vengeance. What is that? Is it like the disco? Is it like a paperweight? Is it made of paper? What the heck's going on? Oh. The 68 surveys and Scoop team is nice for cracking bases in the 50s. Interesting. Oh, it's a skin. Okay. What? All right, I got to see this. In the faction store? I don't remember seeing something like that there. Let's look. You said it was in the faction store? Oh, the gold shard. There we go. I didn't know about that. I hadn't been paying attention. Obviously, I probably didn't pay attention to it because I was like, when am I ever going to get a 68 rare ship? That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Why 70 left? They probably were bored. It's protecting the target. The amalgam can get 1 trillion or more per hit. Can the 68 Mara compete with that? I don't know. How many can I... It's 80 to unlock. So what, 80 times 70k is how much you need? Wait. No. You need 8 of these poles, huh? 8 times 70. So 8 times 70 would be... Oh, did I hit the divide? 8 times 70. So 560,000. This is why you need to think when things calm down. I really want to. I once in a while see the voice, people in the voice, and I never get to it, but I do want to. It gets about half of what the amalgam gets on average. That's interesting. So you could actually raid more resources with a G6 rare ship with the skin. That's what we're saying here. It sounds like. You never know. You never know. I might be able to find time to hop in for 30 minutes or so. Amalgams has more sources of scavenger abilities. Skin for Myers is all you get. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that there's some research skill. I guess it's a skill. It's also research in Fleet Commander Sloan that has the amalgam stuff. I don't remember where else it is, but I'd have to look. Bless, I've heard that everyone's saying it's coming next year. It's been pushed back. Is what we're hearing. That sucks, Stav. It really does. So bad. Amalgam is a better raider. And some people get multiple amalgams. So does anyone have more than one? It's also useful in TC because it has a really long cloaking time. You can cloak that thing for a long time. Almost a whole TC, I think, for some TCs. Cheaper to repair. Gotcha. Booty Daddy, how's it going? Dagger has 2. Nice. I thought about getting a second one. Broth Butter Pecan has 3. I thought about getting a third one, but my plan right now is to get the save for the epic warships first, and then we'll see about adding a third one, maybe. But for now, 2 seems good for me. 1 for cloaking, 1 for raiding. Yep. Nice. Big Booty Daddy. Nice. You know, I got to the point where for this last event, I really just want to go to 69. And so I have that cooking right now, but I'm out of speed ups. So that's going to be my goal, everyone. In the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be farming speed ups. Be heading to the Mirror Universe at least once a day is my goal. At least once a day so I can get some more Sigma. 1 is enough. It's just collecting dust, huh? Just collecting dust. Oh, Les, you're pushing up in November to G6? Nice. You're not going to 70? I think I probably will. How long I sit there's another question. How long I sit there's another question, you know what I mean? Oh, goodness. You know what I really want to spend every time, everyone? In tournaments is I want to spend my tokens for the X board credits. Get 3 ships with speed crew and farm level 68s. Ooh. That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. I don't mind Booty Daddy going to 70, and you're still a G6 player, but 71 would be G7. I don't know. I think I wouldn't mind going there, sitting there, getting the epic ships and working on them. Gonna need something to do between now and next year anyway, so... But for me, I'd probably go to... I mean, I'm gonna go to 69 for sure. I'm almost there. I just need to farm some more, I guess. But... I mean... For those who are 70, what changes between 69 and 70? Let's be honest about that. What changes at 70? Is there anything that us G6 players getting close to 70 need to worry about going 70? You went with 2 ships for 1 hour and got around 350 hours in speed ups. I can take my protector to 70 space and hit for the full 30 minutes there. I think I get like 220 boxes now. with Pike, Hammer, and Curon. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Epic ships, 70 epic ships, fauna research, titanium reserves for sure. Many research is off lock till 70. But is there anything like saying don't go 70 because you're going to regret it because, I don't know, for whatever reason? Boomball, you're definitely don't like being in the dark and giving incorrect information. Yep, I say just talk. Yeah, if I were Scopely, I'd be like, if I had a conversation where I was sitting down with Scopely, I would say to them today, I would say, your biggest problem in the game is probably information and your lack of communication. Fix that, whether players agree with you or not. It's going to make huge difference. That's what I think. No negative if you're 69. Went with Cube and Velox, but because it's only one hammer, the other ship will take a beating, so I go for it. Yep, that makes sense, Sancho. That makes sense. Just logged in. What did you think of Rev's video where a lot of the whales quit? Oh, it blew my mind. But at the same time, Double Doc, it's not like I didn't expect it with all the people that have been leaving and the frustration for the game for years. I'm not surprised. It does make me worried about the longevity of the game. But I will throw this out here. If Star Trek Fleet Command ends, I don't know a better Star Trek game to play. But we'll find something to do on stream. You know what I mean? I have played Final Fantasy 14 for years. I could do that. I'm not saying that's what I would do, but I think you have to prepare yourself I think you have to prepare yourself for that potential eventuality. But I wouldn't bank on it in the next month or two. It just depends what kind of things Scopely decides to do to make things better. So, in a nutshell, that's what I think, Double Doc. A 69 can compete with 70, become the final boss. There you go. Oh, can't compete with the 70. Okay. The game internal, Scopely poor communication. Yeah, and between different groups from all the different, I don't know how this works, but live ops and game design and everything probably, huh? It's teetering hard. Yeah, I think you told me at one point, Deli, that you didn't know if they'd actually released G7. Maybe it was someone else. I think it was you, though, or at least you'd made a comment, something like that. I might try Sancho's idea of hitting 68s with a couple of ships. I'd have to look at my crews, but that might be an option. I thought we switched you. Well, it depends, Archer. With my ship, I started to test it, and then my wife needed some stuff, but I'm really close to being able to do it with a Pike, Hammer, and Curon. And if I do it with Curon, I can hit about 20 more hostiles. So I tested it with a little bit of distraction, so I didn't quite get the 220. But I'm really close to being able to drop full synergy for the speed, because it's really about the drops, hitting those loot boxes. So they may not make the Earball hope. Yeah, well, as long as we can play the game together, for sure. Yeah, I love the huge cargo. Mine's tier 13, about half the upgrades, I think. But if I do full synergy with Pike, yeah, definitely I can go the whole hour there, or the whole 30-minute there. I thought Rev said Admiral was asking for a count to be archived in events. Oh, in case he returns? I don't know much about that. I haven't been able to watch that very well. I did, Sancho. What did you think of it? Yes, lest they do. Yeah, I thought it was you, Deli. I wondered if it was you. You want me to attend class and send the recording to you? Deal. Would not be surprised if I do push back 70 plus for a few now. Yeah, Devil Duck. People were saying in chat here that it's been pushed back till next year. More than Una? Yeah, I think so. I think with Una Archer, I'd have to check again, but I don't think she adds as much impulse speed. But I'm pretty sure, and obviously you drop the synergy, so you're not helping Pike out as much. So you'll take a little bit more damage that way, but maybe give it a try and see how many boxes you get. I want to try it again. I obviously need to do some more runs, so I may do that. I use mostly James in Pike's place, takes down more mitigation. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'll say he's 23 of 25, 2.6 billion power with 58 million cargo. Yep, you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me. I think I'm still 30, close to 40 million cargo, I think. I'd have to go look again. Savage, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Hope they have the right path. Yeah, me too. Hopefully it's not like when they released G6 and you could really only play it from what I heard unless you paid to play. Sign an NDA. Love it. Well, hopefully it's something. Question is, will they listen less? Next year, so maybe January, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you too, Boom Wally. Glad you could be here. Ship using how many lower deck places? You're using another lower deck for impulse speed. Yep. I've been worrying about trying to get Dane leveled so I have more impulse speed below decks. Better today. Cran, uncommon skill points? I'm trying to remember. I haven't looked at those in ages. Are they for upgrading the commander? I don't remember. No, those are fleet credits for upgrading. I'd have to do some research unless someone in chat knows. I thought it was, maybe it's when you're tiering them up or... Let's see if we can look and see. Probably not a good example to see something here. I'm told. All right, let's get out of con there. That's max. Let's find. That's a skill point. I know you've got the rare points that you can spend. Huh, that's a good question. Uncommon skill points. Son of a gun, I don't remember. I have too much floating around in my head, apparently. Uncommon skill points. Oh, that Google search says it's when... Let's go to the refinery. Let's look there. Okay, so there's the answer, bud. Uncommon skill points are these, and you use to convert into specific. So, if I want to get some more Kirk's SPs... You can get uncommon skill points spend here to get Kirk skill points, for example, here. Glad you're doing better today, Savage. Fat fingers, I get that. I get that. 13 and 15. That's how it's going to be again. Could be, Big Booty Daddy. I worry that's how it's going to be. I'm hoping... Once again, cautiously pessimistic, But I'm hoping that it's better than when G6 came out, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be similar for G7. I hate to say it. Are you stocking up on Sigma Deli? And the question I have is, do you think they'll still have Sigma G6, like Sigma resources? Or are they going to switch to something different for G7? And is it a waste of time to farm Sigma speedups? I don't know. I think the more people have, the less likely they're going to keep it the same currency. That's my thinking. That's why I'm not going up there till like in G6 economy get better. I hear you, Big Booty Daddy. I hear you. I'm wondering if when I get to 70, if I'll just sit there forever and a day. I got planned spending this month. Nice, Les. Be careful. Just make sure you're spending on good spend events. I've spent on tearing them up, nose, etc. Yeah, okay. So hopefully we cover that, though. Turn those in already. Thanks. You bet. The uncommon task is upgrading the command center. Okay, there you go. Yep, you get uncommon from upgrading the CC. Yep. And mine's 60, so I guess I can't get any more. It's acquired, though. It's acquired, not spend. Oh, so watch out for that, Cran. If it's acquiring versus spending, that's a difference. I don't normally do that one. I have a certain group of ones I try to do. So, yeah. I look out for some of them are Armada ones. Those are worth doing for me. The G6 ones, anyways. I look out for the Temporal Artifacts one and changing in or trading in G6 materials, as well as like the NX01 choice tokens or whatever they're called. Oh, there's a spend one as well. Okay. But we gotta go for the 10k points, right? Sigma will be for 5 years. Ooh, I hope so. For all those who are going into G7. Is my shoulder a problem? I'm sorry, Les. I'm sorry. OG resources for 5, followed by 5 years of Sigma before they change it. Are you sure? Is that according to DJs or Scopely? Add the trade up and trade down. That'd be nice. Yep, there is a chart, and it can be helpful. There's a number of 10k tasks. Davrick wants me to do the 2,000 point one. Oh, you're killing me, dude. You're killing me. We should see what we can find here, though. I want to spend some of my export credits because I want to get... I want to do more of those turns because I'm getting close on Hugh, I believe. Let's look at that. The day claim completes the task dagger. Nice. Let's go with group. I always seem to have trouble finding pick Q. Where is the Picard group? I swear that he should be right here, but he's down here. Okay, so I have 28 more shards to go, it looks like. Is that right? Yeah, 28. And I've been getting like 5 a day, so it's like 6 more days. So I need more credits. I don't know how many credits. He's probably like 25,000. I'd have to check. But I'm currently at 15, almost 16. So sent me a Discord pic. All right, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that chart. Yep. Absolutely true. Let's pull that one up here. Good call, bud. Good call. Let's see if I can zoom in. When I zoom in crazy amount, it's all right. There we go. I think it's blurry, but it's on the screen. So acquiring solo directives. So yeah, I save my Borg turn-ins, Dominion. I save those turn-ins. This is the one that I'm hoping to try and run as much as I can, and I'll refresh it because you can just save those up for tournaments. And this will be a way I can get some epic credits, hopefully. There's the proto matter. I don't save mine. You can, but I like to get my proto matter as I go. But acquiring temporal disruptors, yep, that's a good strategy. You can max artifacts, and when you do your claims, I like doing the ones in the DTI. And I've been stocking up on the Crenum Time weapons and the pocket watch so I can turn those in. So those are helpful. We talked about that before on stream. Where is it? Was there anything else? Acquiring 1,500 uncommon skill points. Upgrading the command center, which I can't do, but... So it's an option. I would say it's not an easy option, but if you don't upgrade your billing, you can use that as an option. So, wow, that was zoomed in a lot. So yeah, so there you go. There you go. That was what was said on VIP Voice the People with Nigel and some SCFC CMs and CCs there. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. I just wasn't sure if it was like a comment the DJs had made and then Scopely decides to change it, and which they still could do, I suppose. But if they made a comment like that and then they changed it, that would just be horrible. Maybe more than the VIPs would be quitting. Next time gadget. Oh, I love that. Ooh, I wonder if I can find a sound effect for that. That would be a good sound effect. Sound alert. Next time gadget. I'm making a note here so I can have a look at that. That could be fun. I've been actually thinking about reevaluating our sounds, maybe doing a poll in Discord to see what sounds people like on stream. I like to keep it fun, like to refresh it once in a while, so that might be worth looking at. Epic Borg and then acquire the export credit. Nice. Yeah, not yet officially, although I'm sure my site is getting worse, Dav. I agree. I'm trying to remember if I've put that on... Let's see, you just put the image, but what I can do, I believe, is I have in my Discord, where is it? An infographics, and I'm pretty sure I've put it in there before. If I haven't, shame on me, but not a bad idea since we're talking about it tonight. So, I was just copy that in there, everyone. So if anyone wants to see that, check my Discord. I'll post it there so everyone can see that. Yep, last artifacts. Don't trust Scope anymore. Yeah, no kidding. You never know. Never know what they're going to do. Scope conservatively lost 5 to 6 figures annually from each of those 70s that quit the server. Yeah, that's got to be a huge hit to them, Archer. But it's not like we haven't told them for years that they need to make some changes. You know what I mean? I love that. I'm just gonna live there for the next 2 weeks. Oh, I love it. No kidding. Well, I was thinking more like 1 to 2 trips a day, but you're saying 2 weeks in continuous time there. I might come back a different person. I might come back a different person. Yeah, no kidding, Archer. No kidding. Oh, it's painful. Hey, it's cool. We've got like 11 on Twitch and 8 from YouTube. I love to see the numbers. I love to see the more people we hang out with and we can talk and learn and grow together. I love it. And Raw is one of the 8 from YouTube. Hey, Raw, how's it going? You ready for your for this 2-week break of ours that we have? Or is it going to drive you nuts? Ooh, I probably have some bonus refinery or some regular refinery to turn in. Yeah, let's go. Oh, both, I guess. Womp womp. Okay, we're going to go with the middle one because I can't bother doing the... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, let's go max. Why not? Let's do max polls. It's a waste. It sure is, but why not? We can. At least this time we're on stream, so I'll do it. Let's see here. Got to show off to all my friends, you know what I mean? I can't look weak in front of all my friends. After withdrawal is over, the twitches will stop. We never stop twitching here. Love it, Archer. We'll get back to it eventually. You haven't been here forever, but I like clicking on things. And I saw that red 6 on the refinery, and I'm like, something needs to be clicked on. Clicky, clickety, clickety, click. I gotta click on it. I want to do the X-Borg, dang it. All right, so what we're going to do, let's try and do some refreshing. Galactic Recruit. We're going to refresh this one because it doesn't give me the 10,000 points. Galactic Recruit. Yeah, let's just refresh like crazy. We got plenty of refreshes. Let's see here. I think you have to wait. Oh, it says you don't have that ball. So, Butter Pecan, you have to go down below where the stream kind of video is, and there's like a Pokemon thing down there, and you can buy more Pokeballs through that. So just go down below, and then you can see that. Forget Alliance tournaments. I can't. My Alliance mates are here, and I'm being held accountable live and in person. All right, we're going to try and shuffle the 6-star. Hopefully no one wants that one. Let's cycle some of these 10K tasks and see if we can get the one we want to pop. Yeah, sometimes it's too much, Ross. Sometimes it's too much. Just do this small point task. Oh, I love it, Dab. I love it. I don't care about them. What they gonna do? Boot me? No, you could. You're fine, Booty Daddy. You're totally fine. Is it? I don't see anything. Is it this one? There we go. You're refreshing for me. I love it. Oh, I better click on it before it disappears. Yes. Oh, I thought it was gone. Okay, so let's go and get some more Expo credits. Expo credits. Grand Admiral Hunter needs some Expo credits. Got plenty of these, by the way, so no worries here. Thanks for hanging out with us, Sancho. You're always welcome here. I know crazy early, crazy late, whatever you want to call it. See, 3440. That's what I need. I need more of those. Yes, indeed. On to Romulus now. Gonna go hunt some red triangles, are you? We have ads in about 3 minutes for those on Twitch, FYI. Let's see what we can get. Just want to see if we can get another one to pop. Epic Borg. Ooh. I'm tempted. We'll do it. Acquire Epic Borg so I can show people. For those who don't know, I bet everyone here probably does. But if we go to the Borg, and then I max my pull here. This should be the acquiring the Epic Borg. Get 800 there. My brain is fried. Oh, yes, it is. Work was such a tough day. Nope, I max stuff here, bud. I pull needlessly. Anyways, there it is. There's my 3 tasks. Are you happy, Archer? Are you happy? I'm happy because I got more Epic Borg credits. Level 70s. Nice. Do that farming. Do the farming. Need to do more of that. I just need to find time for it. Thing is, point is now with Biggest Alliance disband, and Biggest said it's enough and goodbye, Scopely. Yes, it sends a clear message. Scopely, get your freaking act together or you're done. I've done 0 tasks, and that is totally your call. You're not in my alliance, Big Booty Daddy. Even if you were, I doubt I would have much sway over you. Do they have anything new, by the way, everyone, in the store? I'm scanning. It looks the same as last time with a few additions that they added last time. I maxed my Kershar artifact. I don't need that. I'll probably spend on the Viscerator parts. That's always good to suck up on here. But will they hear it? Nope. Diddle, I thought they added the Drudo sentient missile and the no, not Berserker complex. Sorry, the Hole Piercer. I think they added these two, this one and this one last time. Ooh, but I do need the Prime Valor emblem. I believe that one is for the Disco Warp range, is it not? I'd have to look up what else I might cover, but I'm pretty sure that covers at least that one. All 3 Armada FTs. Let's look. Box Club, you have not failed me yet. Well, mostly. Most of it's come to me failing to use it properly. Let's see. I believe it's resource allocation in Spock's Club. I really should get it so that I can switch screens easier than dragging this over here, but that's what I'm doing. What was it called again? The Prime... Let's see. Prime Valor Emblem. So... There we go. Prime Valor Emblem. Prime Dominion solo rating. Let's see here. Yeah, show everything, I guess. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at chat real quick here. Prime Fleet Commander gift. Prime Armada Refinery. Prime Disco Warp range. That's one I've been working on. Critical hit reduction, station siege, station delay. Yeah, there's quite a few in there. Now, if I remember right, this isn't the only sourcing free-to-play. I believe you also get some in the daily drip from Con's Favors. Do you not? Where is it? Did away teams? Yeah, right here. Which, by the way, I still need to get... Yeah, it's a tiny drip. Oh, that's how Scopely works, though. Little better than nothing, I guess. But yes, so I've been trying to find time to get back to that because I can do one more level. I want to say I get something like 7 a day. I think that probably is one for each level, probably, right? So that's probably right. I think I'm getting 7 a day right now. Which, when you talk about 1,000, is like drop in the bucket, I guess, but... Oh, interesting. And some of the captain's tasks. I'm hoping when I get the Reliant that doing those tasks is going to be a little bit easier. Is that true, everyone? When I get the Reliant, will it be easier to get speed ups and stuff? I can't even remember. It's been a while since I've looked at the Reliant and what you get from there, but... Oh, really, Devil Doc? Is it because the stats are too high? Are the stats too high for you to be able to complete those? What was I going to look up? I think I was going to see how far I am. 28. So what, like 2 weeks to the Reliant? Prime critical hit reduction is only 500. Ooh, nice. Makes me wonder if I should, I don't know, work on some of those others since I don't really have the benefit of using the disco very much. It looks like we have a competition, everyone. Most of the time lately, our YouTube viewers, which I value just as much, by the way, are usually lower in numbers than Twitch. Like, it's usually like this. But this week, we're like 10 and 8. We're pretty close with our Twitch viewers and our YouTube viewers. I love it. I love it. Handicap old guy just woke up. Uh-oh, are you going to be cranky now, Chef? No crankiness allowed. At least for the first rank. True, true. Yep, research is about half done for them all to help, but still not over the 40. Yeah, that's tough. I think I have decent research for my officers, and I need to work on, I think for that, I wanted to kind of focus. I mean, Lorca's got some decent research that, increasing stats there. Still need to max that, but there's a lot of research in the game. I need to figure out what to do with Lorca next, though. You love how I keep getting on these tangents, y'all? And then oftentimes what I'll do, Devil Doc, is I'll look at the critical. And oftentimes, for me at least, the critical gives an officer I've already maxed or some reward I already have. And so I've just gone with just hitting the officers, not that have the skills to critical, but that have the stat. So if it's a defense mission, I'll find my best defense officers and throw on it. I don't know if that helps at all or if that's what you're already doing. Every once in a while, I see one that's got this huge bump in the critical, and I'll take a chance. I'll take a gamble, and even if it's like a 60-something% chance, I'll still try. So I don't know. Don't know if that helps. YouTubing it. Yeah, Chef. Chef is part of that number right there. I love it. Primary Waste, Cube, Gornicator, and Kren have instant warp. Enterprise E will have it soon. That's true. They've changed that whole equation with that, haven't they? Yeah, true. Nice. Yeah, I want to get Lorca's skills max. I'm starting to make progress. It helps when you win incursions because you can then use your winnings to get a bunch of Lorca skill points, which is what I did this time. And most of the time for incursions, that's where I invest my stuff into. That's nice, but not needed or not essential. Max cargo boost probably doesn't help too much, but every little bit helps, I guess. Stuff like that. Yeah, give it a try. I don't know if it will help you with your stats and your officers or not. Having more epic max officers and some of the primes and all the different research for officer stats in the game can help. But, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Archer. And the ones that, like, where they require a certain officer. I don't always like those. Like, there's one that required Harry Kim, and I'm like, I don't want to take him off my below decks because he's popping like extra damage, and I don't have the speed ups, and I don't have the items like the planetary charts to start new ones. Until I get the real line, at least that's my hope. Yeah, just taking your ship. That's one reason why, Butter Pecan, that's one reason why I got the instant warp for the cube through tournaments. It was one of my first things as soon as I saw it in there. The transwarp drive, I think it is. Yeah, those are the captain ones. Archer, okay. That can crit the Prime Valors. Okay, I'll have to watch out for those. Free blue pills from the doctor. No, you get crappy compensation here. Not even valuable. Not even valuable. You only do the 1 hour priority 1 away missions. I've been stocking up on my speed ups though. I probably have quite a few of those speed ups. But I'm worried that if I speed something up, will I have the... See, I have quite a few. And, you know, it looks like they're mixing up the OG and the priority 1 missions, but I've been slowly stocking up on those. But then, like I said, I worry that I don't have the planetary charts, I think it's called, the items, the currency to start a new one very much. So, yeah. That's always a worry for me. It's like, great, you sped one up, but now you can't do another one. Great. Which means I think I need to hit more... That's just one more hostile to hit. I need to hit in the Mirror Universe for the speed ups. I need to hit the Exiles so that I can do more cons missions for the favors and to max Joaquim. And I've got to hit... the Exiles to get the turn-ins, the stuff for the turn-ins. It's like 4 million a day or something. So I'm really hoping that the Reliant's going to help once I get it in a couple of weeks. Oh. Today I did the 1 hour epic and 1 hour rare priority 1. I thought there were multiple days. Huh. I'll have to watch out for those. If they've got 1 hour missions, if that's what you're saying. I thought they were all like multiple days. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I saved those OG ones. I actually did the OG ones for daily, and then I'll save some epic OG ones to help me if I need to for the away teams missions. So. Ooh, really, Archer? Okay, I've been saving my speed ups. Huh. I just don't... Oh, it's a prime. Curses! Well, that would be nice. I didn't remember that one. Oh man, that's crazy. Sometimes because I don't spend a lot in the game, I forget about the primes, but that's cool. That is really cool. Rare task give the best payout for the charts. Interesting. I think I sped one up just before stream 2 because I saw, or there was one I completed, but I don't think I started the new one. See, this one's 4 days. Is that gonna come, that 1 hour mission prime, is that gonna come to tournaments anytime soon? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. 20% chance to get a task with 1 hour timer. Well, that 1 hour timer would be sweet. I'm still hoping they add something like GS31 parts to the store. And you know what? I don't expect to see that anytime soon in Alliance tournaments. All right, so I think I'm just going to start this one. Let's look at it. So yeah, for this one, if I look at the critical, I actually... Oh, it's asking for Torres. I don't want to send Torres on the mission. Now, I already have... Yeah, probably not Archer. I have Garrett maxed. So I probably would do something like this just for the... not for the critical, just for the success. But I don't want to send Torres. I guess with this one, this would be one that if you really wanted to get the critical, you put Torres and some good defensive officers there in hopes that you would just get the rewards for the critical, right? Mines was a... Yeah, I think I'm gonna refresh this one. Mines was a 7-star asking for Hugh. Oh, really? Don't take my Hugh from me. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. All right, ore extraction. It's an uncommon. Not bad. 2,000 isn't horrible, I would say. But once again, I mean, it's not a ton of rare ore. It's some for this critical success. We've got Changeling Kira, which I've maxed. So for me, the most valuable thing here is probably these Pioneer crests. I did get enough shards, by the way, to tier up, what is it, Walk Scotty? But it costs like 10,000. 10,000 of those crests, and I could use that on research for other things. I don't think that's a good value. Alrighty, so we're at 2054. So this has kind of been my strategy anyways. Let's try and get as much there as we can. Something like that, maybe. Almost 2,500. And when I do successfully get it, I'll get 561 common, which isn't a ton. How many days was this again? 5 days? See, I got enough of these planetary charts to start missions, it looks like. I could even speed up 1 or 2 if I really needed to. But to get back to your comment, Archer, I do try to save my refreshes for when I need them. I like to get the credits still. It's not much, but I do like to get credits for these still. All the credits add up. And I think... Oh, isn't there... There's a away teams event going on right now, isn't there? Let's see here. So... I guess the question is, are the rewards worth speeding some of this stuff up? Let's see here. Do we have another scientist I can put on there? Not one I want to... Ooh, Vela. Does that give me 6-star? No, it's 5-star. Screw that. Oh, although maybe I would want to go just for the extra... Oh, Marla. The extra percentage chance for the critical. Now, I think I saw that we had it for the daily, like, battle pass, right? So the one I completed is this one. You said there's 2?
Friend, and enter.
Atari, thank you for the raid. I want to try something here. I did set up something for raiders, maybe. But welcome on in, Atari and 6 viewers. How is it going tonight? Welcome on in and trusting me with your viewers. I hope you're doing well. And the Officer Depot Pass. Okay. Atari. Now let's see if this shout out works the way I had intended it. I tried to design something new. You know what happens when that Grand Admiral Hunter tries to design something new. Let's see if this works here. You gotta rock and roll. Sounds good, Atari. Sounds good. Oh, that looks weird. Okay. You really need to have a different name, dude. Or I need to be better at spelling. I-F-I-C-E. There we go. It kind of worked, but it looks all jumbled with everything. I'm gonna have to look at that. My shout out didn't work quite as how I wanted it to, but it's got your icon, and I'll have to look at that. Season pass tab. Sorry, I'm getting back to it. Ah, yes. Officer Depot Pass. All right, I guess I can claim those, unless there's an event for collecting those. Hey, Dustin. Good to see you. How's it going, bud? Let's see. Our new Alliance Noobs is growing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Suggested Bob as his new name. Pick up your free Gigit claim. Giggity. Yeah, Rev Deuce, he does seem to be doing better. I'm super glad for that. Absolutely, 100%. So just a reminder for Raiders, if you are still here, it does help my channel if you do refresh your browser, refresh the stream. So just a reminder for that, since I rarely remember. I'm feeling tired most of the game. Most of the time, or you're tired of the game, Dustin? The game can be exhausting, and it can. So here's my approach too. If you're feeling burnt out, you're feeling overwhelmed, take a step back, slow it down, and do what you got to, but don't let the game control your life. Don't let it like overwhelm you. You know what I mean? Like, it's a game, for goodness sake. Feeling tired most of the day? Oh, so you're tired most of the day. Okay. You said most of the game. I'm like, probably something there that needs clarifying. Yeah, you know, lately, last couple of days, Dustin, I've kind of struggled sleeping and staying asleep, and like my daughter last night was kind of sick. Like her throat, she just complained about her throat hurting, which of course, you know what this means, chat. This means that in the next week or two, I'm getting sick. I'm just saying. That's the trend. My daughter gets sick, I get sick, and have to cancel stream. So let's hope I can avoid it. Hope I can avoid that. Dumb ways to die. I do like me some water. Are you asking which ops to camp at, Dustin? Although if you talk to certain content creators, not this one, if you talk to certain content creators, they will say to you that camping is not a thing because Scopely doesn't like that term for whatever reason. Go figure. I'm totally fine with it. I'm like, it's a word. Get over it. and they wanted, I think in one person's stream I heard them say, it's not a camping spot, it's a strategic stopping position or something like that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Call it camping. Get over yourself and your proper terms. Yeah, more docks, the more ships that you'll be able to run and manage and all that good stuff. More ships for mining. You're not camping, you're vacationing at 70 per while. I love that. Let's call it vacationing. I found my vacation spot. Dustin's gonna vacation at Ops 28 or 29, and I love that. Vacationing spot. Yep, that's gonna become a thing. Let's make that a thing in the community. We'll start calling it vacationing now. Okay, everyone. I've made it official. Yes, he did. He lost his NDA, but I was thinking about that the other day. Maybe it was today, but I was thinking, you know what? What is an NDA? You have some access maybe to some Scopely employees, maybe. Reverie has all that, I think. Or he knows people who have the access, so, you know, what does it matter? You get some free battle passes, free stuff you can give away. You might get like the free, you know, Scopely might give you like the rare officer for the month, or maybe the ship. So there's little benefits, but for me, if you can't speak your mind about stuff and Scopely's gonna tie what you can say, like in his last video, he's like, I'm not recommending a boycott, but I can use the word now that I don't have an NDA. And I thought, what words can you not use in your like videos? What is Scopely making it so you can't say because you hadn't, you know, when he did, not now, but when he did have an NDA, I don't know that it's worth it. An indicator, or is eject the warp core explosion? And you know and I don't want to, because I'm not in the inner circles, right? So I don't know this. I don't want to hint even that the game is dying or the game's going to close. I don't know that. It could go for 5 more years for all I know. Are there indications or warning signs like Rev's video about the VIP group, the top alliance in the game, like just quitting? Are there indications that worry me? Yes. But I don't know. Just, they got to get their act together. That is 100% for sure. I lost my train of thought where I was going with that. Something to do with Rev, probably. So there's certainly warning signs, but hopefully it's not soon and we can keep hanging out playing Star Trek Fleet Command. But I'm telling you, I still want to hang out and stream, even if something happens to this game. We'll just have to figure it out. But for now, we'll just keep enjoying playing this. That's my main point, I guess I'm trying to say. He lost it months ago, Les. I don't remember when. I have to go back. He talked about it. The 80-plus member of former IA player are still around in rebuilding mode. Interesting. Okay. Train of thought got derailed. Yeah, it happens once in a while. Just once in a while, though, Archer. Just once in a while. Just once in a while. All right, so talking about being derailed, Archer, were you going to show me something about the away teams or just that it existed? Should I go ahead and claim this, chat? Should I go ahead and claim these points here? Is there any reason I should hold off on to these? And while I'm thinking about it, Archer, I've been thinking about this. Is there any reason I would want to hold on to these Officer Depot tokens? I don't remember. It seems like there was an event for spending them. Should I hold on to them, though? I have a lot of them. I have a lot of Officer Depot tokens. Well, for me, it's a lot, because you guys know how I like to click on things. They scored last week. Okay, I'll hold on to them. I'll hold on to them. I thought they probably had events for spending them, Paulos, so that's good. Very good. Give them 2 or 3 months, and new alliance will actually be back to full strength, even with a lot mining and donating resources. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh, I probably have been just so busy I didn't read the events enough. I'm not gonna lie. The one you won. How many did you spend? 1 meta event on Fraggy events are that. Okay. Okay, I'll have to watch out for that. Oh yeah. When I looked at this, I gotta tell you, I wasn't super impressed with this event store. Like, I don't know. I'm not super, like, excited. Where do I go? Let's see here. I think if I go here, will it show me? I just want to see. Yeah, I've got like 500,000 of them. Is that a lot? I feel like that's a lot. It's a lot for me. It's a lot for me, guy who likes to click on things. Yeah, score points for sure. Yep, I got you, Paulo. Gotcha. He spoke it in the numbers. Don't lie. They create a problem every time present a pay to the solution. Yeah, and that's the frustrating part for me is stop making problems in the game. Just focus on making a fun game. Just focus on making a fun game. Go to the Field of Dreams quote. If you build it, they will come. I'm just saying, you build a good product, you make a good product. Don't worry about manipulating people. Make a good product. People will come. People will play it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe from a business standpoint, they get more by manipulating the players in the short run. You know what I mean? Maybe that's their focus is they just look at the short run. And getting investors to think long term is not an easy discussion to have, maybe? I don't know. All right, Butter Pecan, that's what I thought. I thought it was the best store too. I'm like, what in here do I even want to spend anything on? Dilly has over 1 million Archer. Oh, that's crazy. That's nice. That's really cool. Yeah, Dustin, that has been something we've complained about for a long time, isn't it? Labor Day token storage garbage. Yes, I agree. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. I took a quick look at it earlier and I'm like, what? Okay. There's like nothing in there I look at and say to myself, I don't have to spend today, but I looked at it and was like, yeah, that's costs a lot for nothing. Okay. Focus on fixing what they built. Maybe I'll keep playing. The game just becomes so bloated. I was thinking about this today. The inventory management, the screen is just full of stuff to click on, and they do that intentionally, I know, but I mean, it's just not fun because there's so much real estate that's being taken up. I don't know. Oh, the Reliant because of the cool factor? Yeah, no kidding. I almost did. Just didn't have the budget that month. He's a hoarder. Yeah, good old Deli. I'm not great at hoarding, although this game has made me more of a hoarder. That is for sure. Yeah, a lot more. Way too many currencies. Yeah, and I almost bought the Reliant just because it's an iconic ship. I think I bought the Voyager for that reason. I'm like, I've seen a lot of the Voyager episodes. It's fun. It's exciting. And I guess it had some interesting stuff. But anyways, tough to keep track of everything in the game. All the ships and how frequently they come out with ships. I mean, they could really monetize the heck out of this game if it was fun. If you didn't feel like you were being manipulated to spend all the time. I mean, it's a predictable pattern now. With the first month, they come out with something, a challenge that seems impossible that you can, and players come up with strategies to get around it a little bit sometimes with crewing and whatnot. Or if you're a high level player and have a super powerful ship, sometimes that helps. But yeah, they generate their own problems, and then they come in as the saviors, the heroes of the problem, the heroes of the day. And for a low price of $99.99, give or take with tax, here's the solution to that problem. Hey, what's up, babe? What's that? I am now, because remember I'm supposed to help Thursday night to get kids?
Okay, I didn't know you changed it.
Yep. That's funny. Love you too. That's the funniest thing, chat. I know we were having a serious conversation about the Reliant currencies and all that stuff, but I have to tell you, my wife just walked in. She opens the door with this puzzled look on her face like, what are you doing? Do you normally stream on Wednesday nights? No, I don't, but we talked about how I have to help get kids on Thursday nights. Oh, man. That is probably the best part of my day. It's a recording. That's funny. Oh, man. Probably the best part of my day right there. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty awesome. She might think I'm making fun of you, but of her, but it's not. All right, we've got ads coming in for those on Twitch. Just FYI, I need to program my bot to like give an announcement about that. Trying to make all these improvements. No kidding, Raw. No kidding. How embarrassing would that be? Oh yeah, Deli sent a picture to me of a vengeance he took out. I don't remember what tier or if we knew what tier it was. Do you know, Archer? He sent me a picture, but I don't remember. Let's see. There's Deli right there. I mean, it's 194 billion? Is that right? 1,000 million billion, 194 billion power. Oh no, it couldn't have been a max. It was a level 30, so yeah, never mind. But still, he beat it, and how much did they spend on that thing? Oh, that's funny. You need to install a flashing red strobe when I'm streaming. Or when I'm playing my guitar. Go away. Grand Admiral Hunter's recording. Yeah, like a recording light, right? A recording light. Oh, I love it. Yeah, if I were a big spender, I would be pretty ticked. If the Vengeance ship, I spent that much to get it, and if it got just smacked down that easy. Of course, Deli's a beast, so. Oh, Butter Pecan, I see it. Sorry, you sent that picture like 20 minutes ago. Sorry, with me streaming, I didn't see it. But yeah, the 1 hour missions. That's awesome, bud. That is really awesome. Yeah, and I see the one you put in the infographics too. So that's awesome. Yep, I do those claims as well every day. I think I've got a whole bunch of them, bud. I think I got a whole bunch of them. That would be fun to see, Archer. That would be fun to see. Combat mining is between energy beams and torpedo. A Jacube and a GS-31 took them out. Nice. And I don't know, like with a max one. Yeah, 15K is what he spent. Which just blows my mind. Oh, man. Here I am, Archer, and everyone else, just thinking about money. And I'm just trying to make a little bit of money to invest back in the stream. Like, I want to get some more Jackbox games, for example. I want to get another camera that I can point at my treadmill. It's just fun stuff like that. So you can see me doing silly stuff. Plus, I also want to save money for some, like, more guitar pedals. And that's nowhere close to 15,000 for a ship. Lately, I haven't even spent $100 for a ship. Oh, man. Was a Max Vengeance. Yeah, the picture Deli sent me was a tier 6, I believe. It was a level 30. But oh, I don't know. I just don't have that kind of money. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe someday when I've invested wisely and I have plenty of money to spend, $100 a month or a couple $100 a month on a game won't seem like a big deal. But 15,000, that seems like a big deal. You're contemplating monetizing your YouTube for some extra ammo. Well, there you go. Just remember your friend Grand Admiral Hunter. You would sue Scopely. Yeah, no kidding, Raw. There's been a lot of things lately that's really ticked players off, hasn't there? No wonder that Top Alliance just been like, middle finger to Scopely, see you later, goodbye. Oh, no kidding. Oh, Smoker. Oh, man. I've been talking on and off to people about that for years, and it would be so, it would be fun. It would be fun to have one for sure. So there you go. We got a professional. Butter Pecan has been posting some pictures on my channel, or sorry, not my channel, my Discord. The channel there, sharing stuff about stuff that they've been making. Looks really delicious. And I told Butter Pecan, I'm like, I can't show my wife any of these. She'll put me to work. She'll put me to work. I was just laughing because I just remember one of the comments my wife said when she was leaving. She's like, I thought you died. In other words, she's like, I didn't know where you were. What were you doing? And I'm like, I'm just streaming, babe. I'm just streaming. So, here's the question for you all. If you could change one thing, you got to pick one thing in Star Trek Fleet Command. Not bugs, because we know that is a thing that always needs to be fixed. But if you could change one thing in Star Trek Fleet Command, what would it be? Besides the bugs and stability of the game, what would it be? Ooh, a Smoker trailer. That came at the same time as asking my question, so you can't be answering my question with that one. Smoker trailer, and then go out and have like one of those food trucks, huh? Players should have to defend attack from a 10 ops or higher. I gotcha. Yeah. The brackets of how low they can punch to just wipe you out, and you have no chance of stopping them except for your shield. I hear you. Smoke's easy, turn it on, put stuff in it, and check it once in a while. Yep. I've had some friends have had to like check it overnight though. Is that a real thing, or do you just get it crazy early and smoke it all day maybe, huh? Competitions. Tell me more about that, Archer. Make play versus play, paid to play. I'm not following that one. Make play versus play, paid to play. Make all players versus environments be 100% free to play. That is an interesting kind of idea, concept. You know, there's always been, like, ages ago, you think about arcade games, and those were paid to play. You couldn't always pay to win, though. But there's been some kind of version of that over the years, and I think companies now struggle with trying to make a game that is, you can pay to win more, and obviously you're making more as a company, but then how do you balance out the spenders and the non-spenders? So I have varying opinions about that, but there's definitely a different mindset from someone who pays a lot of money and what they expect to get out of the game versus someone who's free to play and what they expect out of the game, I think. So GMG makes the Big Pig Smoker trailer. There you go, Archer. You've got the connections there. That's bad playing if you've got to get out of bed to check it. Must be. I had some friends that said they had to get up like the middle of the night, or maybe they just got up way early to start it. Maybe that's what it was. Brisket takes 10 to 14 hours. I guess that makes sense. Depending what you're cooking could take longer. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Okay. System 1 through 19 safer from incursion safe zone. Tried to wipe out my base. Yep. Freeloaders feed the spenders. Yeah, they call that the krill. Ooh, Archer, that's interesting. So some more like strategic things maybe that you could use as an alliance, either for or against in TC. That could be interesting. Yeah, tachyon burst for TCs. No ship can cloak. Maybe something that slows down the impulse of your enemies, or I don't know. I'm just kind of shooting from the hip here, but dang, butter pecan. Yeah, you can go all the way down to 43, huh? So you're basically in the G4 range, all the way up to G6, max G6. Base shield up, but even one of my base gun port was damaged. Yeah. Shield or share is what they say, right? No more pay events that you invest in and will be wiped out month after with a counter on it, or pay to win event. HC, stop to invent new crap event every week. Yeah. I've spent a couple times on a prime, like you all know. You probably know I just don't have a budget for it. I'm not a big spender. Wish I had more money and free money I could spend on something like that. That'd be fun and whatnot. But there's been a couple times where I bought a prime thinking this is going to help me in my game, and then they came out with some new prime or new research or new building the next month that completely wiped it out. And I'm like, why did I even spend that money? And I know it all adds up, but it felt like I think I bought a prime to get more parts in the refinery, which was stupid probably, but you know, we all do stupid things when we're young. Anyway, I think that's what it was. But then they came out with these multi-level primes for parts and materials. The one that takes the dolomite particles wiped out my efficiency completely because it was just huge percentages. It was like, okay, thanks a lot. Not much in a starbase assault. Oh yeah, those were just horrible. And I honestly think because they release something every single month, I don't think they have time to put out a good quality product. And because of that, it's always crappy product and it's crappy implementation. Sometimes I have some decent ideas, and I'm saying that because I really believe that. But then the implementation is such a failure. It's like, why did you even do that? And you know, we haven't had one of these in a little, like at least a couple of months, it seems like, or a couple of ships that they release. But for the longest time, they would release a ship, and then due to player feedback, they had to, at the mid-month patch, completely increase the percentages of whatever the ability of the ship was to make it useful and to make it so players would buy the thing. And I honestly thought they're putting out a crappy product to induce more spending on purpose. Because then players are buying packs, right? And the packs they're buying are to make the ship, like, level the ship, and then it doesn't get any better. And then, anyways, I just think get a good product. People will come. That's my 2 cents on that, anyways. Paying attention on cliff wall in your TC and opponent spot like Wily Coyote. Oh, love it. ISO damage, ISO defense, apex barrier, apex shred. Exactly. Yep. Got to get ISO. Now you need ISO defense. Got to get apex. Now you get apex shred. Yeah, one thing leads to another, right? And make real benefits, not scopely math. Hallelujah, Raw. Hallelujah. I agree with you 100% there, bud. 100%. Every month, faster looting and leveling. Flashpoint fell around the time of DS9 and Discovery Ship. I think a lot of people just didn't like Flashpoint. It was, I don't know. A lot of problems with that. A lot of problems with that. Remember, there's only one patch a month? Yeah. Yeah, totally. Totally, bud. And I don't mind if they have a mid-month patch, and if in the mid-month patch it's basically they're fixing bugs, right? Give me a mid-month patch every single month where you're fixing bugs. Fine. I'm good with that. But if you're making tweaks to the game on some crappy content you've released, I'm not good with that. I'm not cool with that. So, yeah, totally. Defiant really needs a scalable refit because Defiant was weak, then launched, and it's still weak for a warship. Yeah! The Defiant was supposed to be like this badass ship. I'm trying to remember from DS9. It had like some like big weapons on it, didn't it? You may know the names of them, but it kind of like was bigger than this ship was supposed to have. But it did some serious damage with its weapons. That's not what we got in Star Trek Fleet Command, is it? That's not anywhere near what we got in Star Trek Fleet Command. It ended up being a support ship. That's all it is. That's all it is. Give them an abacus. Are you saying that they're that far back in technology? That's what they need to figure things out? Oh, don't tell me, Dustin, you've heard about 2.0. Has anyone heard what's coming out? Are we getting more Flashpoint? I think they said they were going to press pause on that for a while, didn't they? Please, Scopely, don't come out with more Flashpoint. I imagine they're going to press pause on that, do something else. What else they're going to do, I don't know, in 2 weeks. But I guess Flashpoint 2.0 will eventually come back. Warp Ranger Defiant to Soul level 60 Epic Armada. I'm not gonna read that word on the stream. But I hear your frustration, Con. I do. 60 Epic. Yeah, seems like Defiant couldn't quite reach those, huh? I remember that. I remember buffing outside those zones and then taking my Epic ship to the 60 Epic to take it out. And if we're talking about the same ones, the G5 ones, I think those with the G5 Epic you can take out without any buffing, obviously, but yeah.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup!
Thank you for the follow, Geppy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Can now? Yep, totally. Totally. And when you get to the point where you can solo those, that's a great day, because then you can stock up on like all the credits. All the credits, right? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Crazy, man. All the stuff in this game, and it comes and goes, and it's tough. There's some, like when I play Final Fantasy 14, there is, because I play this game mostly, there's tons of stuff I don't do in there. I just have to pick and choose. I still enjoy the game, but I just pick and choose. But we seem to want to do everything in the game. Now, part of that is because I think that Scopely builds things in such a way that you feel like you need to take advantage of everything that you possibly can to get the resources or whatever. And if you have to stop doing a loop and they don't replace the rewards of that in some way, but they still include in their calculations that you should be doing those in order to compete in spend events, even if it's just the SMSs, that is where I see the problem is at. So definitely need some fixing. I hope they get around to adding more to independent archives. They have not added anything there for a while. And I personally want more stuff added to independent archives that is more newer content. I'm not saying it has to be GS31, but can you stop with all the old crap and bring some newer stuff in? Even if I can't complete it because my ship isn't max, maybe it will help me efficiency-wise to get that done quicker so I can then focus on other things in the game. Because we only have so many hours in the game. And see, Chef's got family priorities. Chef, is that really more important than Star Trek Fleet Command? Because it should be. Good. Family should come before Star Trek Fleet Command, and you all can crucify me if you disagree. Your birthday is next month and you need packs. How many packs are we talking? Do we need to do like a Saturday stream to raise money for Chef? Actually, while we're at it, we need to raise some money for Grand Admiral Hunter's guitar pedals. I have 2 or 3 I want to get, and they're like $100 a pop. I've been tempted to buy one of these that's programmable with multiple effects, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem the same. Doesn't seem the same. DS9 was not a support ship. I patrolled and fight limited turns for a long time. Yeah, it was a badass ship, wasn't it? What special ship is not archived yet? Stella! 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 Oh, I haven't done that one in a while, but it would be a help to other players, wouldn't it? I think it would be. Well, good conversation about all the things you would like to see added to the game. I think there's some good stuff there, good comments, good, and I don't know, maybe we could make a video about that, but understand. Grapes. But yeah, good feedback. Maybe make a video about that, but I'm just kind of curious what people would like to see in the game. I thought it'd be an interesting topic to have with you all. What about archive be useful once the ship is max? Line making every ships earn latinum on every kill. I just need them to lower the latinum cost for the 1-day speed ups in G6. 1.5 million latinum for 1-day speed up? Are you kidding me? Click the like and subscribe. Yeah, you keep pushing them, Chef. More follows, more donations, more subs on Twitch. Let's do all the things. I need more packs. Oh, Archie, you're waiting for the 5-pack. I did not commit to 5 packs, bud. In any private stream or otherwise. What I did say though, chat, is that if we get our Twitch viewers, our average viewer numbers up, and I said if we got up to 35 average for the month, that the next month we would do a couple of giveaways. And depending what that translates into, we could do multiple Battle Pass giveaways. I just have to look at the budget to reward you all for helping me grow the stream. So you help me grow the stream and we can do more here. That's my point. A streetcar named Desiree Karaoke? Desiree. Or Desire. There we go. Sounds like a name of an old movie, Chef. A streetcar named something. Tough little shop, Soling 5-star 60 epic. Huh, son of a gun. Butter pecan, that's cool. I have never tried that with a Defiant. Did you buff your Defiant then? That's interesting. Don't cross the streams. I love that. What Stella was archive ship, and once max, it was bumped to tier 6 plus. Huh, interesting. No buffs. Awesome. I wish that there were certain ships that were designed to be scrapped, like the Stella and the the Revenant, that you didn't have to do one level at a time. You know how they've got like this ship queue thing where you can do multiple building levels at a time? Sorry, not ship level, building level. Like this little button here, where I can take this all the way up to whatever level that I have not met, or that a prerequisite doesn't get in the way. That would be awesome to have something like that on some of those ships. Maybe on all ships. If you've met the prerequisites, why, even if it's just for that tier, I don't know, but it'd be nice if you could just not have to click one at a time. You know what I mean? Me yelling Stella. Oh, you know, I've only like kind of seen that on The Simpsons. Remember that? Like there was a episode where Ned Flanders was, I guess, doing that play with Marge, and he goes, Stella! Let's find that, because I think I have that as a reward. Let's see here. Oh, I'll probably have to log over to Twitch. I think it's a 0 cost in the bits section. Maybe that's where it's at. I tried to keep some stuff free because I ran out of room for... Oh, I didn't go to my channel. What the heck?
You're trapped in the room, so make sure you're ready before...
Clicked on the wrong thing there. What the heck?
You're trapped in the room, so make sure you're ready before...
Clicked on the wrong thing there. What the heck? Alrighty, where is it? If I can't find it quick, I'll stop looking, but... Plans! Need the land. Land. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. Anyways, we have something in there for Ned yelling Stella, I think is still there. Maybe I can find it here. Where is... Oh, that's... Nope, don't go there. What are you doing? Oh, I think I may have found it. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I found it! Takes me a little while. Bring on the pop culture trivia. I'm ready. Flow. Love it. I found it. Woo woo. Fo. Vindicator tier 13 can solo level 70 epic 6-star? Really? Holy crap. What tier is mine? It's not that high. I don't think it's anywhere near that. But yeah, mine's tier 9, everyone. So I don't know what that can kill. That'd be it might be fun to test that though. It'd be fun to test that. We don't have too much longer left in stream tonight. But that's what that would be worth looking at. Butterpecan, I wonder what I could solo with that. It takes forever, yes. Reverb, yes, Archer. That is definitely something I want to get. I want to get a reverb pedal. I want to get a maybe a chorus pedal. What else was there? Tube screamer, I think. So I would like cool live streams for 500, please, Alex. There's no question or answer. It's always Grand Admiral Hunter. Yeah, Paulo. Paulo, I am trying to do the same thing. I tried to find opportunities to level this thing. I do. I have been. In Archer, we need. I need to find more time for this, but I want to find more time for the. You're still minus tier 7, boosting with every event store, possibly level 8, 68, you think? Let's go look at the research. I don't know. I'm sure I haven't done my research. But I maybe need to look for a research event, right? There's tier 9 as well. Okay. I sometimes do some of the research here. So there's my research. I've got a lot of this initial stuff done, but not on the taunt research, which would probably help significantly. Yeah, I think what happened, Archer, is I think I was getting excited about doing more of those. And I started double pulling, and then we went to that war with Raid, and I kind of was like, screw it. So I need to get back to it, though. Multiple part suppliers. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably right. So anyways, I need to look at opportunities to do more of this research here. I think I'll try and do more of this research before I try that. It wouldn't be bad to have this ship with the hazard resistance, huh? I know, the 4-day war. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I don't think the war lasted a week. And with Raid, that was surprising to me, actually. That was surprising to me. Dang, I'm going to need Sigma for that. How come I need Sigma everywhere? I need Sigma to go 59 before the next arc drops. That's why I need to go live in the mirror universe for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, you're... Oh, is it really? That's nice, bud. 16.5 billion. Not bad at all. I heard that ship gets pretty strong. Yeah, I'm just saving parts for the next time they have a spend event now, but slowly working on the GS. I've got it to tier 4 though, Archer. Got to tier 4. That one I'm hoping can be a really good grinding ship for different things. With my Devotee boost. Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to spend the Sigma on it, but max is 24 billion. That's 24 or 2.4. That's crazy. Oh, it's relativity. I thought we were talking about the GS or... Yeah, I thought we were talking about the GS ship. GS-31, the garbage ship. Yeah, so good point, Chef. I started... Where is it? I started this research. And so, since I don't want to speed it up, I could. But I need my Sigma for something else right now. So I'll be working on that and the Grange, I guess. But one at a time, probably. So I can get hazard resistance and mine in those hazard systems, huh? Speaking of which, I don't think I've done my mining dailies today. What? Oh, it's been one of those days. It's been one of those days, chat. Let's see. We got a couple of hours. Should be able to do that, right? I just have to send out my miners. But I do like that I have open these systems now. So these deeper mining systems. All right, let's try to not zoom out. See if we can do without zooming out. All right, let's go. Let's go. 60 elites are possible. Yeah, Archer convinced me to start working on the prime that gives you extra hit points to your base. Nope. No mining transigen today. There's not an event, is there? I do have a stock of transigen though, but I've only been... I don't mind it enough. It takes too long for me, but... I've got like around 11 million for each type. So I should be good at least for the single turn in. Now, one problem I have with transigen that needs to be worked on is that my miners have the warp range, but they get just hammered. Oh, there's no gas here? Oh, do they have a transigen miner event? Son of a gun. All right, fine. You making fun of me, Butter Pecan? Oh, thank you, Chef. I appreciate that, bud. Thank you so much. I appreciate every dollar. Just need 20 more of those and I can afford a guitar pedal. No kidding, Archer. You read my mind, Chef. Oh, I love it. Thank you. But I figure I can do... Oh, we'll figure it out. So, where's the mining event? Let's find that. I want to see it. Oh, it's right here. Is it the 4 billion points? Well, shouldn't be too bad. I can do the rares with my rare miners, and it should go fairly quickly. I mean, I could do that now, but Grand Admiral Hunter's having a lazy day. So, speaking of which, let's look at a couple of events. Oh, we're almost out of time for the stream tonight, but let's do an event. Let's knock out one or two. Let's see here. Good reminder, Paulo. Good reminder. Always try. Let's go with some... I just don't have the hazard resistance, I think. Archer. Finish ISO event with one epic node. Nice. And I don't think... I think this ship's strong enough. I'm going to go do a Zindi real quick for that event. Alright, let's head on out. Feel free to join if you want, Archer. I'm just going to run a rare to knock out this event real quick. Okay, let's set this miner going. So, that's the problem. That's my problem, Archer, is the hazard resistance. I was going to show you. But if I go to like 68, it's got 70%. If I go to the 66, I think that's where the rare is at. Are the 70s? See, I just don't have the hazard resistance to go to these systems. I don't know. I'm guessing that one of these maybe has the rare. The 66 system? Well, it's not too much different. 70% out of 200. I need more hazard resistance. That's my problem. That's my big problem there. Yeah, but I was wondering, Archer, about the 70 level system if it had rare in there. I saw that uncommon was in the 68, but I don't know about the 70 level systems. I haven't even tried, but clearly I don't have the resistance for there anyways. Oh, good. We've got a gas node. That'll be good. Help me knock out my dailies quicker here. 10% and 68 system for uncommon. I've been. It's just the 66. I still don't have the hazard resistance for it. Let's look at that again though. Wasn't that like a 200% hazard damage? Where the heck? There we go. I think the 66 was still. See, I need like 130% more, or at least like 100% more resistance. I know if I can't 68, I can't 70. No joke. I was just curious, you know? Just curious. And then seeing how fast you could drain the nodes there. Oh, good. There's a rare. I can launch a rare. Plenty of directives, too, because I keep getting those from the... I think it's Section 31. I can't remember. It's one of those. It's either that or DTI, but I think it's Section 31. Yeah, that's right. Might be worth it then. Yeah, it's true. Make sure I get done with the event, huh? Yep, I can look at that after I'm done with stream. We'll look at that. Might need Selkie with as much hazard protection as possible or buy the Squall. Yeah, I'm not buying the Squall. Especially now. Now it's too late. If you're going to buy the ship, you want to buy it earlier in the month. You know what I mean, Dustin? But I get your point. It's fast at mining this stuff. I get you. Holy crap. Wrath of Butter Pecan is the mining champion of the universe. Nice. Yeah, it needs that kind of hazard protection, Dustin, for the epic systems, doesn't it? I can't remember what someone said about the cargo capacity, though, on that. So that's that. I have to look at that. That could be interesting. Oh, I hate you. That's awesome, man. That is really cool. I'm in awe in your presence of your awesome mining capabilities. That's true. That's true. Let's do that. Let's do it. Gonna need to stop stream, I think, in about 5 minutes, y'all. Just FYI. Maybe we can, we have an ad break starting in 7 minutes. Maybe we'll wait until that and then we'll hang out a little bit after and then we'll stop. I love how Chef keeps trying to promote me. Love it, Chef. Chef's the man. Gives me $5 for my guitar fund. Next to my Armada. I love it. Yeah, I think today Archer's going to be one of those where I'm just kind of doing some minimum on events. Let's see. What do we want to look? We wanted to look at the 66 system. Let's do that. $70, 73% Squall cargo protection. Let's look. So, 6.7, 6.8, let's call it million an hour. Let's see here. I need to find a complete node though, huh? So about 9 minutes to drain that sucker. T14 cargo upgrade. Nice. It'll be a while before I get to that point, but that's cool. Why to the Squall base, not transition mining? laser speed to 220? Have to help me out there, bud. -70 system and auto farm and 60 system for 2 times 10-minute nodes. Interesting. Okay. Weak mining laser speed. Ah, okay. Well, I'll have to give it a try. If I can get 1 million, you know, and knock it out, I'm going to need to do that tonight. I'm going to need to try something. And even if it doesn't, if I get most of it and go kaboom, it'd be a interesting test, you know? That's true. We got some free ones of those, didn't we? The hoarder in me wants to not spend them, though. You know what I mean? Ugh. I've been sitting for too long. All day at work. Well, not really all day at work. Most of the day at work. We had this lame old meeting about culture, and I think intention is there, but we do these surveys, and it's like, how accurate are they? We have a follow-up meeting tomorrow, too, so... Oh, man, just shoot me now. Just end my misery. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what we got. So... Who called to my armada? We got... Damn it, Joshua, and... I'm guessing that's Archer. Okay, let's see here. Boom. We'll call that one done. Yeah, I will try that. We'll probably have to do that. I'll probably have to do that after stream. But maybe what I will do is I will just let my miners go to finish my dailies, and then I'll work on the event. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, and I can't reach the epic. I'll have to wait until I get my miner right. Interesting. Okay, Chef. I'll keep that in mind. There's a little damage for 20 minutes while auto farming, but auto defense would end before a third 10-minute node, so I unload it and restart the 2-hour auto defense. Cool. Interesting. I'm gonna have to explore that once I get mine. Oh gosh, how many? I don't think I'm quite to 100 yet. Oh, where is that? In the Transigen refinery? Okay, we don't need to go to factions then. Let's see here. I almost missed doing my solo armada for the timer this morning. So, oh, that's right. So I can show it here. Where does it show the blueprints? Well, I can't click on it. I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure I'm not to 100 yet. Like 70 or 80, closest 80 maybe. Which culture survey about accurate is Gobblewise? Yeah, like I said, I think their intentions are good. They want to have a good place to work. But I just felt like it was a waste of my time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get you, Archer. I will try. I'll try that. Not a bad idea. It seemed like I tried it, but I can't remember if I was able to stay for the whole time or if I even had my miner leveled as much. I don't remember. I'll have to try it. Yeah. Squall tier 18 got to special click feature. Huh. Okay, I'm at 79. Checking ships with survey filter. Oh, that's right. Good call, bud. Good call. Survey. There we go. We'll see if my memory is even close. Ooh, 83. All right, so that's 117. Still have months left before I get that one. So we're at the same place then, bud. Me and you, Archer. What's your building at? I'm at 38. I can almost can take it to 39. That's going to be an issue too. Like if yours is higher, you might be able to mine it faster than me. Really need to have them add something to to be able to scrap the G5 ships so that they don't clog up my inventory. It's going to start happening. 5 you can get from the event store? I remember they did that last time. Did they have that running again? Oh, you're talking about when they run the event. Yeah. Almost like you start buying them the same day. No joke. How do you have the same blueprints? Apparently we're both on top of it. That's what I'm hoping. I hear lots of, I imagine that lots of players are maxing lots of G5 ships to spend in these events, and then they're just taking up space in their inventory. Well, let's look at away teams. We need 3,200 points. Might as well look at that. See what we can clear out there. Wrong one. That one should critical, I think. Yep. That's why I like just letting these epics just sit and cook. Not critical. That's fine. I didn't expect that one to critical. Never know with some of these. Critical, critical, critical. Yes! Procuring old augment. Because they want you to play in the new area. Obviously, Dustin. You gotta play by their rules, bud. I like saving mine in case I need it for something. Khan's got 41. Mine just sucks. I think that was the... Wasn't that July when I was... No. Was that this month? Yeah, so the Combiner came out this month. Last month I didn't do so well with the events, with the building, probably because I think the building came out last month. But I didn't do so great with the building because last month I was super busy, went to scout camp with my kids and got sick and all those things. So I think that's why I'm a little bit behind. Dustin, you cannot scrap G5 ships yet. Supposedly that's coming. But you definitely can't scrap G6 and G7. So that's the thing that players are kind of struggling with right now is people are building these ships and they can't scrap them. And I think when G4 scrapping came out, the rewards were kind of crappy. But better something than nothing, I guess. That's probably true, Archer. Yeah, you have to watch out for that event store and make sure you get the 5 blueprints every time to shorten down the time to build the thing, right? All right, everyone. Unfortunately, it is my time to go. I think we're going to have to end this for the night. So I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a blast. It's been fun. We did more talking than actual game playing, but that's fine by me. It's been fun. So, just a reminder that we will not be streaming tomorrow night like we usually do during the week, but we will be back Friday night. We'll stream Friday night Star Trek Fleet Command, play a couple of Jackbox games, and then we'll finish up Star Trek Fleet Command for the night as well. So, just a heads up of what's coming when we will be streaming. So, should be fun, and let's just try and enjoy these couple of weeks we have off. You know, do some events, hang out, spend some more time with family if you can, and see what Scopely throws at us in a couple of weeks, I guess, huh? Yeah, you bet, Butter Pecan, anytime. So I start 5:30 my time, Chef. That is 7:30 Eastern time is when we will start. About 7:30 Eastern time. So let me just see here, because I think my button for rating over is not working at the moment. I need to figure out what's going on with that. But I see Rev Deuce streaming, but I'm guessing that he's probably not gonna stream for too much longer. I don't know. I think he started streaming before I did. So let's raid over to Major Samuel, shall we? Let's do that. All right, everyone, let's go. Oh, did I type that wrong? Oh, that's because I need to do this. Been a while since I've had to do it this way. There we go. All right, everyone. It's been fun. Have a good night. Peace out.